What's going on, guys? Robert here from Duff Fitness. Today we're continuing our interview series with other healthcare professionals. Today we've got Josh Baker from Warrior from Within training facility, and he's going to tell us a little bit about himself and what got him into the field.
So my approach to fitness has always been when I was going through some mental health stuff, I really was able to lean into working out, and it kind of really grounded me when I didn't have much else. So when I started my business, Warrior from Within, it was to connect people to that inner warrior that you can find through physical resilience. And so my goal is to create an environment for people to train physically, but reap the mental benefits of that physical training. And so I think we've done a pretty good job at providing that environment. And it's funny how you kind of attract the right people to that environment when you have that intention. But it's also a place where people can just come and find themselves, and it's a very private, intimate training environment. I work with all the clients personally, so yeah, it's been a fun journey.
That's cool. That's cool. Now, I know you, so I know you started working out kind of later in life compared to like a lot of our peers. Where like in high school you weren't working out, right?
A little bit, like maybe some calisthenics, like the typical like high school, like do you remember like P90X and
Oh yeah,
Santa? Yeah,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
so stuff like that. I did a little bit of mixed martial arts and stuff like that. Wasn't huge in high school into like traditional sports, but yeah, as far as like a traditional weight training program, I did a little bit with my dad like in high school, but nothing serious where I was training for a specific reason, for results or anything like that. I was just kind of going through the motions.
Cool. Um, I also know you initially started off with more like a martial arts kind of style of training when you
Mhm.
first got going, doing classes here at the gym at Cutting Edge where I'm at. Uh, and then you kind of progress more into just more general fitness with people too, with strength training. So what got you, I guess, mostly interested in that martial arts style, and what also made you kind of transition into more weight training with clients?
Right. So when you train martial arts, especially when you're doing like some form of striking, for us it's like boxing or kickboxing, you find this primal piece of yourself. This the Japanese call it satori, and it basically is flow state. So you get this
Okay.
opportunity to when you're in a flow state, when you reach satori, everything around you goes silent and it's you in the act. So like an example of someone who would experience like a high level of satori would be like a gymnast. When you see a gymnast, you watch them, there's that they stand up tall, they take that deep breath, and then there's stillness. And you can see that mental stillness
Yeah.
in that too. You can see there's no thoughts going on. It is them in the act. All they are is that moment. And so when I realized how healthy that was, because after you experience that and you go back to the world and the noise starts back up, you hear it differently. And that resonated with me. And not only that, but it's great cardio, right? And everyone's built to do it. Our bodies are really the perfect weapons. Not that I think that we should be going out and hurting people and things like that, but our bodies were designed to move that way. So when we feed that primal instinct, when we feed that natural type of movement, there's something that awakens in people. It's a beautiful thing to see. The first time someone comes in, I had a lady start yesterday. She's an older lady. I think she's like 64. She'll have to forgive me if I got her age wrong, but it was her first time ever hitting a punching bag. Ever.
Pretty
Never put on a
exciting,
pair of
huh?
gloves. I could see the nerves, and she was like, "Oh, dude, this isn't for me, man. Like, you think I'm Muhammad Ali or something?" And then I saw it. About 20 seconds in, I saw that light, that
Yeah.
spark of hope. And she's also at our facility to conquer some emotional sides of things that she's under, not to get into her, but I saw it. I saw that moment of it's her, the act, her body's moving. Oh my gosh, this is for me. I can do this. Me of all people, I can do this.
That's cool.
And it's such a beautiful thing. It's such a peaceful thing. And it's crazy to me. It's always been crazy to me how preparing for war will make you the most peaceful person that walks the earth. And it's the mental benefits of martial arts combined with the weight training. Now, to start, we were more focused on like the hit format of boxing, but we also in our infancy stages of our program, that was us developing, hey, what programs are best for John Doe, who is brand new to fitness, has never put on gloves before, is super intimidated, dude. It can be very, very intimidating to try something new, let alone a combat sport. So
Right.
how can I make this beginner friendly and also something that feeds that advanced person as well, that person who's seeking that fire within themselves. Does that make
Yeah, that
sense?
makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that flow state. I mean, when I first felt that would have been probably like eighth grade football. Seventh grade football, too nervous about everything. Eighth grade football, getting the plays down, being able to just go and just be and like do like
Mhm.
just and not worrying about what could go wrong, not hyper focused on what direction you're supposed to move and just reacting and like flowing
Mhm.
through the play and it just the euphoria of knowing like, wow. And like then when you score a touchdown, sound comes back in, you hear a crowd cheering. Oh, that was pretty cool.
Mhm.
And it is a very very awesome feeling, and I definitely see how you could feel that from advancing and developing a skill in like the martial arts.
Yeah, it's always shocked me how much mindlessness is in mindfulness. How little thought there is in mindfulness. When you're being mindful and you're being present, you're it's almost like your mind is shut down, but we call it mindful, and you just exist in that moment. And my goal is to give that to as many people as I possibly can through ours is more martial arts fitness training. You're not coming to my facility because you want to go run 10 rounds with somebody in the ring. There's a ton of great places around to do that at,
It's
but
more
that
the health benefits
I
of it
want you to experience the health benefits,
for
yes.
sure. That's cool. Now I know, I mean, you guys have been killing it down there. You've been very busy, very successful. You've probably got tons of stories, different clients, and different habits and strategies. But today I wanted you to talk, particularly for our 21-day challenge, about the importance of routine, in particular, bedtime or nighttime routine. Can you
Mm,
can you share some stuff with us about that?
absolutely. So first off, when you're getting ready for bed, we always say like we're going to get ready for bed. We have to stop taking that approach. You're not getting ready for bed, you're getting ready to wake up. So like I'm going to talk about my experience personally on how I get ready to wake up and also my failures in doing so, which last night is a great example. So last night I'm still in school, so I'm studying and I fell asleep with my books in my hands like I was just exhausted, worked a long day and fell asleep. I didn't get all my stuff ready. And today was an absolute mad scramble. The day happened to me today. Whereas the past 3 weeks, what I do, I lay my clothes out for the night before. Any supplements that I take, any drinks that I need to drink in the morning, whether it be tea or anything, I have all of that stuff laid out on the counter. I have an empty jar. It's a huge mason jar. And my rule is drink that right in the morning. But what I'm actually doing, I'm eliminating the need for me to think when I wake up. I don't want the day to happen to me. I'm going to just happen through the day, right? So the less I have to figure out in the morning, the more likely I am going to be to follow through on all the goals I have for today. So for our people who are getting up before work, I have 5 a.m.ers. I see you at the gym pretty early sometimes too.
Hmm.
When you're getting ready to go to the gym at 5 a.m., I have two types of clients. I have clients that are there at 4:40. I have clients that are there at 5:05. I guarantee if I were to pick apart the habits and not to dog anybody, but the 4:40 clients have a nighttime routine. The 5:05 clients
Not so
probably
much.
probably didn't have their day set up. They weren't prepared to wake up. There's a certain feeling of confidence you have when the night before you've set yourself up for the next day. When you wake up and my clothes are already in the bathroom. All I gotta do is get in the shower and get out. I don't even have to pick my shirt out. It's already done for me.
Yeah.
And so I can just kind of mindlessly go through the day. I can start to talk to myself positively instead of picture the difference between these two things. Oh my gosh, I can't find my shirt that I'm supposed to wear. I can't find my work shirt today. Versus, today's going to be a good day. I'm really tired, but something's going to happen today that's going to wake me up.
Hmm.
And I don't really need energy today. I already have today kind of figured out. I can just roll right into it.
I like that. Um, one for me, you talk about your nighttime routine. A lot of ours overlap. One for me that I've noticed makes a huge difference for my like mental stability in the morning, like my optimistic mentality, is making sure that the sink is empty. Because if we have kids, so it gets
Hmm.
chaotic, and there's times we fall asleep putting the kids down. But if we do our best to make sure the sink is empty, the dishes are put away, cleaned, and I wake up in the morning, like there's one less problem to worry about.
Yeah, that's good.
So wake up and like you, I have my supplements lined up sitting there. My clothes are picked out. Sink's empty. Cool. Like there's nothing
Hmm.
wrong yet,
Hmm.
right? It's all positive. Even the other night, the paper towel roll is empty. And I noticed it, and I'm like, not a big deal. We don't need it. We're going to bed. But tomorrow morning, one of us is going to need paper towel at some point. It's going to be a nuisance to see it and be, dang it, I got to go get it out of the garage when either I'm getting ready for work or my wife's getting the kids ready. So got it now. We don't need it. Put it back up. It's a little thing, but I'm telling you, it would make a big difference the next day, like you were saying.
Well, what you're describing is actually, you're talking about small wins versus small defeats.
Yeah.
One or the other is going to happen. So would you rather fill your day with small wins that you may not notice right away, but I promise you, your mood does. Your subconscious notices, man, this morning kind of stunk a little bit, and now I'm having a bad day, versus, hey, everything kind of flowed today. And that starts at like 4 p.m. the night before, man. Because if you're leaving work and you see that gas light comes on and you're like, what do we say? I'll take care of that in the morning.
Tomorrow.
Don't do that. No, just stop at the gas station. You're gonna feel different to have that full tank of gas in the morning. You know what I mean? Like
literally and metaphorically.
Both. Yeah. You're just gonna feel more complete. And one of the things I do, I don't know if most people would consider this part of a nighttime routine or more of just like an overall health routine, is right before I go to bed, I take in 4 deep breaths. It's very quick, dude. Don't make this a stressful thing. But I say little things to myself because life is hard. And throughout the day, sometimes people are rude to you. Sometimes someone cut you off in traffic. Sometimes you've just believed lies about yourself that just aren't true, like you're not doing enough. So what I'll do is I'll take a deep breath in for 7 seconds. I'll hold for 3. And as I exhale, I tell myself something positive. So it could be like, I love myself. I trust myself. I believe in myself. Today was a wonderful day. Tomorrow, more wonderful things are going to happen. It doesn't matter what it is, but it has to be something good because I'm ending my day good and I'm going to start my next day good too.
Are you saying that out loud to yourself or are you just saying it up here?
Sometimes both. If I had a really hard day, Robert, I'll say it out loud.
Okay.
And it's weird, like it's uncomfortable at first, but there's something so liberating into it. But when you're breathing and you're saying these things, and maybe when you're starting, do say these things out loud.
Yeah.
Like your spouse might be looking at you like, you good, Robert?
Yeah.
But seriously.
She does that anyways.
Notice the way that you feel when you do this. So if you breathe in and you say out loud, I love myself. Notice how you feel. Do you believe that? And if you don't, explore why not. And then take your next breath in. I trust myself. That's important. I believe that tomorrow when I say that I'm going to hit the gym every day for 7 days and just see how I feel at the end of that, I'm going to follow through with my diet. And some of these habits will replace bad ones, right? Because a lot of times people, we have that 10 p.m. refrigerator raid, man, where there's that chocolate bar in there, dude. You pull your chocolate, you're in trouble. But you're seeking some form of joyous closure to your day. You're not actually seeking the sugar. You're not actually seeking the candy bar. You're seeking some sort of dopamine at the end of the day. Create that from within yourself. Your body already makes it. Hijack your dopamine system. Take control of the way that you feel, think, and I promise you will wake up the next morning and you will feel lighter. You'll feel different.
I like it. That's some good stuff, dude. Really deep too. Definitely a lot you take to help your day out there. I want to just touch what I typically recommend my clients do for a nighttime routine. You had said laying the clothes out, huge. For me, knowing what's for lunch the night before.
Ooh.
Right? I have meals prepped up in the fridge, and if I don't, I know what I'm doing. I know when my 11 o'clock window hits, I'm running to Qdoba. I'm getting a double protein burrito bowl with half rice, lettuce, all the double veggies, and then some guac, because you gotta have guac. But I know that ahead of time. So like when the time comes, I'm like, damn, what do I eat today? Because then that's when you make those mistakes. So clothes, lunch prepared, right? All the supplements ready. I told you that I like the sink empty for me personally. My bags are packed other than that. I know where my keys are, I know where my wallet is. And I set one alarm and I get up. If I don't get up, I might not get up. So I know like once that one goes off, I gotta get out of bed. I'll notice the times that you don't have those things ready are the times where you do hit that snooze. Because you're already burdened with all the things you haven't done yet for the day. And it's like, well, what's another 5 minutes gonna do then? So if you have your stuff ready and then you get up at that alarm, you're good. You're just cruising, like you said. Well, Josh, I think that was great. We got a lot of good information from you. I really liked what you had to say. definitely hijacking your body for dopamine at night, putting you in the proper mental state, and then just being prepared and having routine. So again, Josh Moore Within. Do you want to just comment your website or your social media or anything people can find you at to get a hold of you?
Yeah, if people want to learn more about what we do or just kind of follow along and see, I will say my advice is maybe a little bit more cutthroat than some other people. If you're looking for some gentle guidance, Duff Fitness is a good option for that. But if you're looking for some really hard truths, it's really does come from a place of love. But you can follow us, thewarriorfromwithin.com, or you can just search the Warrior From Within Training Center on any social media, and you'll find us there.
Cool, awesome. Thanks for being on, Josh.
Thank you, Duff.